Hi guys, very warm welcome to this class. In this class, we are going to cover about cell signaling. Cell signaling is very important topic for CSIR and life science examination as well as GATE biotechnology examination. In the cell signaling, today lecture is going to be about signaling molecules. Okay, let's see about signaling molecules. The signaling molecules are also commonly called as ligands. Every ligand will bind with a receptor, but not every ligand will bind with the same receptor. Every ligand have the specific receptor to bind and active its specific function. Okay, if you see now, this is our ligand. It will have the receptor like this. Then only it can bind to that. If we have the receptor like this, if our ligand is like that, then it will not definitely going to activate this receptor and its further function signaling cascades. Okay, if you see about the nature of the ligands are commonly chemically in nature. These ligands will furtherly falling into two categories. One is membrane bound molecules and the second is secretory molecules. If we see about the membrane bound molecules, these membrane bound molecules are remain bound to the surface of the cell and it will mediate the contact dependent signaling. If we see about the secretory molecules, the secretory molecules are secreted by the signaling cell and it will furtherly falling into three type of signalings: autocrine, paracrine and endocrine signalings. If we see about the autocrine signaling, the cell itself will produce the signaling molecule and the cell itself will receive the signaling molecule. Okay, here you can see the ligands are released by the cell and the receptor is also receiving the same signal released by the same cell. Okay, this kind of signaling is called autocrine signaling. If we see about the paracrine signaling, in this signaling the nearby cell is going to be receive the signaling molecule. Okay, the nearby cell is going to receive the signaling molecule and another nearby cell is going to release the signaling molecule. This kind of signaling is called paracrine signaling. If we see about the endocrine signaling can happen through the bloodstream. One cell will be there in the far region and that will release the signaling molecule and this will received by the another cell that will there in the another far side of the body. Okay, this is how the endocrine signaling is work. But this, if we see about the endocrine signaling, it is very slow responsive signaling, but it have the long lasting effect. Here are some examples of signaling molecules. The signaling molecules that are interact with the cell surface receptors are norepinephrine, glucagons, insulins, secretin, gastrin and ACTH. And another type of signaling molecules that will interact with cytosolic or nucleic receptors are fall under three categories, that will steroid hormones, steroid like hormones and non-steroid hormones. If we see about the steroid hormones, testosterone, cortisol, corticosteroid, progesterone and aldosterone, these are fall under steroid hormones. If we see about the steroid like hormones, the major example is alpha ecdysone. If we see about the non-steroid hormones, thyroid hormones and retinoic acids are fall under these important signaling molecules for the specific receptors. Okay, once the completion of the signaling molecules, we will under the secondary signaling molecules. Previously we have seen about the primary signaling molecules. The secondary signaling molecules are the intracellular signaling molecules that will respond to the primary signaling molecule, that will cascade the specific intracellular reaction inside the cell. Okay, these are some example for the secondary messengers, that are cyclic adenosine monophosphate, cyclic guanosine monophosphate, inositol triphosphate, diazyl glycerol and calcium ions. These are the major secondary metabolites that will come under the signaling molecules. Okay, so this is how the signaling molecules is getting over. So the next class onwards, we will see about the types of receptor. Thank you.